And I'm so happy for her to get the $28 flipping million.
It's fair to say that both the Indiana Fever and the entire WNBA have been shaken by CaitlinClark's shocking contract revelations. Honestly, it's about time someone called out the league for its financial gymnastics.
Elected officials, corporate, private equity, everybody like, how do I get into the WNBA and how do I invest? And can I have an expansion team or can I invest in a current team?
When she agreed to her second four-year contract following the 2024 rookie season that helped make the WNBA more popular than ever, whispers began that salaries had been cut by 20%, suggesting the league simply couldn't afford to keep up.
When we look at player salaries, people wonder, why are NBA player salaries 100 times higher than WNBA salaries? Because the TV money was 100 times higher in the NBA than it was in the WNBA.
Fully aware of her worth and unwilling to settle for less, Caitlin did what any true superstar would. She demanded a contract rewrite to boost her compensation and benefits in line with her impact on the league.
Of you and what you've done on the court. But what you've done on the court has far exceeded what you've done in our community and around this country and getting little girls excited about playing basketball. But no place has it been better and felt more than at the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. So here today, I just want to let you know, you are the AP National Player of the Year.
But what exactly is in this game-changing deal? And how are other players, especially rising stars like Angel Reese, reacting to it? Let's dive into the details. Sure, it was a risky move. Once one player secures a better contract, others are bound to follow. But the league knew it couldn't afford to lose her, so they caved.
Done with my first professional season and so much has happened.
So, without further ado or unnecessary drama, let's get straight to the point. CaitlinClark's four-year WNBA contract is worth an eye-opening $338,500.
The NBA. So I was like, oh, what's she going to get paid? Because finally, you can get a real paycheck. And then I saw it and I was like, this can't be right. Because this is what it is. In the first year, CaitlinClark will earn $76,535.
In 2025 alone, CaitlinClark is set to earn $6,535 while generating an estimated $7,820 in revenue, a clear power play by the Indiana Fever. This isn't just a smart clause, it's a statement. It's rare to see this level of commitment to a rookie, but the Fever clearly recognize they've secured a generational talent who's worth every penny. Behind the scenes, the drama continues to simmer, but while Caitlin plays the superstar on the court, her team is making sure they maintain stability while keeping long-time flexibility. That alone proves she's not just another player, she's the cornerstone of their future. The new deal made headlines, especially as rumors swell about the WNBA cutting compensation and citing financial struggles. But Caitlin wasn't buying it. She knows her value, and she knows she's not just any rookie.
CaitlinClark effect. We now have people wanting to watch golf because of her. We saw the kind of offer that Ice Cube made to Caitlin to play in the Big Three. That is $5 million to play 3 months.
Since being selected first overall by the Indiana Fever on April 15th, 2024, CaitlinClark's popularity has exploded. Her games pack arenas, her highlights dominate social media, and her jersey sales are off the charts. So when the league tried to play the "we're broke" card, Caitlin called their bluff and won. She demanded what she deserved. And guess what? They caved. But this wasn't just about money. Caitlin refused to let the league undervalue her or treat her like she didn't matter. Her boldness forced the WNBA to wake up, and the numbers back her up. Since her signing was announced on April 27th, Fever merchandise sales have surged by a staggering 57%, and her jersey has held the top-selling spot for 2 straight months. Caitlin isn't just setting records. She's leading the WNBA into a new era, following in the footsteps of legends like AJ Wilson and Jackie Young. And she's doing it her way.
3.4 million people watched the WNBA All-Star Game. That was a reported 300% increase, and that's via Women's Hoops Network from 2023. So the game is definitely picking up attention, and we know CaitlinClark and Angel Reese are a big part of that, but also the current stars.
Let's talk viewership. Games featuring CaitlinClark have seen a massive surge in ratings, up 35% compared to similar matchups in 2023. The The Indiana Fever's season opener in May 2024 drew 1.3 million viewers on ESPN, the highest ever for a regular season WNBA game. And this momentum isn't just about Caitlin, it's a game changer for the entire league. Major sponsors like Gatorade and Nike are increasing their investments in the WNBA, and it's largely because of her. Caitlin isn't just a player, she's a living example of what women's basketball can become. But her impact doesn't stop there. No one expected the ripple effect her presence would create. Teammates like Kelsey Mitchell and Alyssa Smith have seen their social media following skyrocket, landed new endorsement deals, and gained opportunities they couldn't have imagined just a year ago. While Caitlin commands the spotlight, she's also elevating everyone around her, proving what happens when a true leader steps up and takes the game to the next level.
Released the all-star rosters on Tuesday. Both CaitlinClark and Angel Reese made the 12-women roster that will be taking on Team USA in Phoenix later this month. So the impact of both rookies cannot be...
Let's not forget the social media storm she's ignited. When CaitlinClark dropped 30 points against the Las Vegas Aces in June 2024, the #Caitlin effect trended for nearly 24 hours. One 10-word tweet she posted about converting someone into a WNBA fan racked up over 250,000 likes in a single day. Her viral TikToks, featuring jaw-dropping three-pointers and no-look passes, have pulled in more than 50 million views. On and off the court, Caitlin is commanding attention, and she's bringing millions of casual fans along with her. And then there's the contract, the historic 4-year deal worth $338,500. For the first time, a rookie travels in comfort, not crammed into economy seats, because the Fever understands this isn't about luxury, it's about performance. The team has built an ecosystem around her, investing in elite trainers, nutritionists, mental performance coaches, and even round-the-clock mindfulness sessions. Where most rookies are left to figure it out alone, Caitlin has access to full recovery resources and the tools needed to perform at the highest level. This isn't just a contract, it's a statement, a new benchmark. The average rookie pulls in $35,000 to $74,000 a year, with few benefits. Caitlin's deal shatters that ceiling not just by paying her more, but by acknowledging her full value. As the face of a franchise, a spokesperson for the league, and possibly the future of the sport. And here's the most important part. This isn't just a win for Caitlin. It's a turning point for how women's basketball is structured, supported, and valued. Her contract is more than a moment, it's a model. Other players, agents, and even rival teams are taking notice and starting to push for similar terms. Caitlin's deal doesn't just change her life, it's rewriting the playbook for everyone who comes next.
She'll be the biggest female star ever because she can pull up from the parking lot.
She is a killer. She is stone cold.
Caitlin, man, she's a phenomenon. She's the best female collegiate player ever.
CaitlinClark is capable of
Since CaitlinClark signed her contract on April 27, 2024, Fever games have become the hottest ticket in town. Attendance at home games has surged by an astonishing 41% compared to the previous season, with 5 straight sellouts in May alone, a franchise first. This isn't just a boost in numbers. Packed arenas bring louder fans, more energy, and a real home court advantage that lifts the entire team. While some players might scoff at Caitlin's expensive contract, they are also reaping the rewards of playing in front of sold-out crowds. Sponsors clearly see the value too. Coca-Cola and Gatorade have ramped up their investments, and Nike even included Caitlin's name in their renewed partnership deal in June 2024. That these sponsorship dollars aren't just for show. They are funding better facilities and resources, not just fancy jerseys. So if anyone's unhappy about Caitlin's benefits, they might want to take a look at the upgraded locker rooms and thank her instead. The whole team is benefiting from improved training programs and support, proving that investing in a superstar lifts everyone.
There's a little of that Bird Magic moment, if you recall, from 1979 when those two rookies came in from a big college rivalry, one white, one black. And so we have that moment with these two. But the one thing I know about sports, you need rivalry. That's what makes people watch. They want to watch games of consequence between rivals. They don't want everybody being nice to one.
Caitlin's jersey sales shattered records within just 2 weeks, making her the league's top seller. Her branded merchandise is selling out 63% faster than in 2023. Sparking envy among fellow athletes like Angel Reese. But this isn't just about Caitlin's personal brand. It's about the Fever becoming a marketable powerhouse that benefits every player on the team. When the franchise thrives financially, everyone wins, even if Caitlin is the one drawing the crowds. Let's not forget the bigger picture. The WNBA has long battled for relevance in a male-dominated sports world, and what drives growth in any league is star power. The NBA became a global phenomenon thanks to LeBron James. Tennis soared to new heights with Serena Williams. Without players like CaitlinClark making headlines, selling out arenas, and signing historic contracts, the WNBA risks getting stuck in the same old cycle. Caitlin's marketability lifts not only herself, but the entire league. This is the hard truth. Magic Johnson rejuvenated the NBA. Larry Bird was a superstar at every turning point in basketball. Serena Williams redefined tennis dominance. And CaitlinClark is doing that for the WNBA. Critics may gripe about team equality, but the reality is her contract is propelling her team, the league, and the sport to unprecedented heights. Caitlin isn't just a player. She's the blueprint for the WNBA's future. And for that, even the critics should be grateful.